Alright, DC relaunch, week number 4. What have we got this week? We have Nightwing, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Catwoman, Batman, and I think something else. Maybe not. Nope. Guess not. Also, I did buy this. This is a copy of Justice League #1's first printing. As you can plainly see, it has an alternate front cover. That's actually the only reason I bought this, was because it has an alternate cover, which is interesting. I actually kind of like it better than the first printing cover. It's pretty slick. Take another look at that. That's really nice. I really like it. You got all the characters and that cool pose, like they're going towards something, like they're gonna fight somebody. Anyway, so this week there was some stuff that I gotta tell you. Especially in these two books, Catwoman and Red Hood and the Outlaws, that would make your grandmother blush. They made me blush. I can't even describe to you half of what went on in these two books. But if you get a chance, pick them up and give them a read. First off, Catwoman was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand some people who were like, yeah, the artwork's pretty terrible, but you know what? I really like this artwork, a lot. So you can all just go pound salt. So, I really like this. The story was good. Catwoman's apartment gets burned down, but so she goes to live in some penthouse that's vacant because of some Filipino drug lords or some BS. Anyway, long story short, spoiler alert, there's a big sex scene with her and Batman in the end. It's pretty cool. It's definitely worth a read. Next we have Red Hood and the Outlaws. It's really good. Jason is a total jerk. Roy is not as much of a jerk as I thought he was going to be, even though he kind of has the right to be. But Starfire is a total, what's the word? Whore. It's pretty rough. In the first issue, she has coital relations with both Jason and Roy. It's kind of weird, but I'm definitely picking this one up. I heard a lot of people say they didn't like it, but I don't know how you don't. It's it's so full of action and so full of good scenes and good jokes and good interaction between Roy and Jason. It's definitely worth picking up and reading. Next you have, I'll tell you what, I'm going to save that one for last because it was my favorite this week. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe Red Hood was my favorite. Close decision. You've got Nightwing. This focuses on Dick Grayson. Now, of course, that Bruce is back. He's Nightwing again. So he's going around. He visits Haley's circus, where his parents died. And it just, I don't know. The book seemed kind of short. I really don't like the new Nightwing costume because the little chest thing is red, and it just doesn't need to be. It makes him look way too dark. He needs to be blue again, because that's just Nightwing. It always has been. But other than that, I really like it. I can't wait to see how this plays out, because there's apparently some assassin that's accusing Dick Grayson of being a murderer, and he doesn't know what's going on. Last but not least is the main Batman title for this week. This month, the main Batman title, Batman #1. First and foremost, I adore the artwork in here. The artwork, especially some of the character designs, like the Batman design and the Joker design on that page. I don't know how well you can see that, but I really like it. So that's always a plus. It's good artwork. It's really good storytelling. Scott Snyder is really good at storytelling. He likes to include a lot of characters, and I can respect that. And but it's not overdone, There's one really cool scene where you see Dick, Tim, Damian, and Bruce all in the same room, and they're getting ready to go to this charity party or whatever. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, it's really cool. So I really like this one, and it looks like it's going to have a very good story. I really like this picture too, because with the coloration, it's very Year One-esque. So I really like that. Seems like there was one more thing I wanted to say about this book, but I really don't remember. Oh, I do know what it was. This takes place in present-day continuity for the DCNU, but I think Detective Comics is set back a little bit, maybe? I don't know. I've heard a lot of debate on that, whether or not Detective is set back or what. Another thing is the whole Catwoman book. She makes a reference to her not knowing who Batman is. So either this book takes place before the events of Hush, or somehow Hush got retconned out with the reboot. I don't know. I really hope it didn't, because that's one of my all-time favorite stories, and I really don't think it did. I think too much has happened. Yeah, this book's definitely just a retrospective. But anyway, a lot of good books this week, and next week we will be reviewing, of course next week is the last week of the new #1s. Next week we'll be doing Aquaman #1, The Dark Knight, Flash, probably Green Lantern, New Guardians, Savage Hawkman, Superman, and Teen Titans. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 books. 7 books next week. So, so I hope you've really enjoyed this relaunch as much as I have. I can't wait to continue. With the next video installment of my reviews, I'll tell you which books I'll be picking up a #2 on and which ones I won't. But so far, I like most of what I read, except for Demon Knights. I could go either way on Nightwing right now, but I'm definitely getting Red Hood and the Outlaws. Of course, I'm getting Batman. And I think I'll keep picking up Catwoman, because it seems pretty good so far. So, till next week.